Washington, D.C.
Dig 'em, Governor!
I gotta say, it gives me that thrill up my leg when I see all the people standing out here on the City Hall of Austin, Texas, with liberty in their hearts and independence on their mind. I love to see this many patriots standing outside the City Hall in Austin, Texas. Plenty of patriots in this crowd today. You know, there was a time in our nation's history when patriots had to disguise themselves. They had to sneak around in the dark to make sure that no one caught them, put them in jail, sneaking around to stand up for what they believed in. Back in 1773, there was this brave bunch of Americans who valued freedom more than they did their own safety, and they took a stand against unfair taxation. And I'm proud to stand here with you today in the clear light of this beautiful Texas afternoon and tell the truth about the state of our nation.
Amen!
And just to be real honest with you, things ain't looking real pure right now. Things have been better in this great country. There's some pretty serious financial issues stalking our economy, and they need to be set right. Unfortunately, the folks in Washington, D.C. who got the upper hand in the elections in 2008 are kind of rampaging through the halls of Congress. They're overturning our rights, one after another, making choices that would leave our founding fathers scratching their heads. It seems that the folks in Washington have forgotten about the foundational documents of our republic, and they're happily ignoring the limits that our founding fathers put on our federal government, limits that our early leaders ratified because they had seen what happens when government is left unchecked. And so, as Washington continues to erode our rights while they spend not only our tax dollars, but the dollars of our children's future, assuming that our kids are ever going to get the chance to make those dollars, it's time for us to restore the fundamental principles of our nation and restore our commitment to a shared set of values. I'm talking about values that were forged on the anvil of experience, values that were formed as the nucleus of this nation, values that our fighting men and women have died for and defended all around the world.
Give him hell, Governor!
I want to tell you how proud I am to see all of the veterans that are here in this audience today. Especially those of you who are defending our freedoms in Iraq and Afghanistan today. God bless you. And I'm just not real sure you're a bunch of right-wing extremists. But if you are, I'm with you. Because you are a true patriot today in this country. And I might add, you're surrounded by fellow patriots, individuals who embrace the concepts like lower taxes and smaller government and freedom for every individual. I'm talking about states' rights. States' rights. States' rights. Those states' rights that are enshrined in the 10th Amendment of the United States Constitution. And unfortunately, those protections have melted away over time. Since the U.S. Constitution was first ratified, the federal government has slowly, steadily, and successfully eroded the notion of states' rights. The Founding Fathers understood something. They understood that one size fits all doesn't work. It sure doesn't work in a country as big as America, and it darn sure doesn't work in Texas. Our economic strength, the strength of Texas' economy, compared to that federal budget mess up there, the troubles that we see in other states, it proves that Texans know how to run Texas. We are living proof that when government lowers taxes and it reduces spending and it encourages private sector growth, that good things can happen. When Washington interferes with our proven approaches, experience tells you what the outcome will be, and it's not pretty. I happen to agree with the 7th governor of this great state, Sam Houston, and he once said, Texas has yet to learn submission to any oppression, come from what source it may. We didn't like oppression then, we don't like oppression now. Here today, at this Tea Party, we are sending a very clear message that we will not stand for our pockets being picked, our children's future being mortgaged, or our rights being taken away. Standing here today, we are part of a movement that is growing, that is gaining strength, that is building momentum, and we will not be ignored. If you're fed up and you won't take it anymore, I want you to take your cell phone. I want you to take your cell phone right now, text in the words FED UP, FEDUP, and then send it to 95613. Got it? FED UP, 95613, and send Washington a message that we're fed up in Texas. We're fed up in America. Washington needs to hear us loud and clear with a simple message. Cut the spending, cut the taxes, shrink the government, reread the Constitution, and return to its values and the precepts that made this country great. Do this, and this nation will remain strong. I want to thank you for your courage, thank you for being here today, and thank you for your passion. God bless you. God bless Texas, and God bless the United States of America.